Modern-day Hiroshima. It is located in the south of Japan in what is known as the Shikoku region. Hiroshima is one of the leading industrial cities in Japan, best known for being the location of the Mazda Motor Corporation. Hiroshima on August 6, 1945. The city has just been hit by the first atomic bomb the world has ever seen. This will be the first of two bombings leading to Japan's surrender in World War II. Hiroshima before the bomb. It was one of the military centers in southern Japan, as the headquarters of the 2nd Army, Chugoku Regional Army, and Army Marines were located there. A key center for shipping, Hiroshima appeared to be a vital part of Japan's war effort. On December 7, 1941, the Japanese army arranged a surprise attack on the U.S. fleet in Pearl Harbor. Over 2,000 Americans were killed and another 1,000 were injured. This seemingly unprovoked attack led America to declare war on Japan, bringing them out of neutrality and into the middle of World War II.
Will of the Congress and of the people, when I assert that we will not only defend ourselves to the uttermost, but will make it very certain that this form of treachery shall never again endanger us.
For the next 3.5 years, fighting went on, resulting in millions of deaths. Slowly the Allies, led by America, pushed the Japanese back to Japan. As the U.S. planned for the final stage of the war in the Pacific, an invasion of Japan, President Harry Truman released the Potsdam Declaration on July 26th, demanding that Japan either surrender unconditionally or face prompt and utter destruction.
If the Japanese insist on continuing resistance beyond the point of reason, their country will suffer the same destruction as Germany.
While waiting for Japan's response, the U.S. armed forces were also working on Operation Downfall. Operation Downfall was the name for the Allies' direct invasion of Japan, leading toward Tokyo, where they hoped to finally make the Japanese emperor surrender. Finally, after Japan rejected the declaration, Truman ordered the droppings of the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. On August 6, 1945, Hiroshima was hit with the bomb, killing around 100,000 people and destroying 70% of the city's buildings. 3 days later, on August 9th, Nagasaki was hit with the second atomic bomb sent by the U.S. This bomb killed 70,000 but left many more seriously injured or suffering from radiation illnesses. Like Hiroshima, Nagasaki was very important in Japan's war effort, housing one of the largest seaports in southern Japan. There were also many different war industries in Nagasaki, including the production of ships and ordnance. Japan surrendered on August 15th, meaning the war in the Pacific had come to an end. The atomic bombs, though devastating, had done their job. One of the more brutal wars in United States history was over, and without the killing of hundreds of thousands of more soldiers, some people say that the bombings were unnecessary and killed too many civilians to be worth the result. However, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were two examples of cities that had adopted Japan's total war policy. While every citizen might not have been actively fighting in the war, they were all part of the war effort in one way or another. By bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the U.S. was able to take out two major war industry centers in Japan without having U.S. lives lost. If Japan wanted to fight a total war and bomb cities in other countries, it had to expect other countries to do the same to them. Finally, as Theodore Van Kirk, the pilot who navigated the bomb that dropped on Hiroshima, said, "How do you win a war without killing people?"